Life is really simple, but we insist on making it complicated. This quote suggests that life is inherently simple, but that we often make it more complicated than it needs to be through our own thoughts and actions. For example, we may worry about things that are out of our control, or we may compare ourselves to others and feel inadequate. By letting go of unnecessary complications, we can simplify our lives and experience more peace and happiness. Nothing in life is to be feared, it is only to be understood. Now is the time to understand more, so that we may fear less. This quote encourages us to approach life with curiosity and openness, rather than fear. By understanding the world around us better, we can reduce our fears and live more courageously. This doesn't mean that we need to have all the answers, but it does mean being willing to learn and grow. The true secret of happiness lies in taking a genuine interest in all the details of daily life. This quote suggests that happiness is not found in grand gestures or extraordinary experiences, but rather in the simple pleasures of everyday life. When we take the time to appreciate the small things, such as a beautiful sunset or a delicious meal, we can find joy in the ordinary. Life is a series of natural and spontaneous changes. Don't resist them, that only creates sorrow. Let reality be reality. Let things flow naturally forward in whatever way they like. This quote reminds us that change is a natural part of life. Trying to resist change will only lead to unhappiness. Instead, we should embrace change and allow things to flow naturally. This doesn't mean that we have to like all change, but it does mean accepting it as part of life's journey. You're only here for a short visit. Don't hurry, don't worry. And be sure to smell the flowers along the way. This quote encourages us to slow down and enjoy the present moment. We should not waste our time worrying about the future or dwelling on the past. Instead, we should focus on living each day to the fullest and appreciating the beauty of the world around us. Life is a dream for the wise, a game for the fool, a comedy for the rich, a tragedy for the poor. This quote suggests that how we perceive life depends on our perspective. The wise may see life as a dream, full of possibilities and wonder. The fool may see life as a game, to be played for fun and excitement. The rich may see life as a comedy, with its ups and downs and moments of absurdity. And the poor may see life as a tragedy, filled with hardship and suffering. We live in a rainbow of chaos. This quote captures the beauty and complexity of life. The world is full of both order and disorder, joy and sorrow, light and darkness. We live in a constant state of flux, with things constantly changing around us. This can be chaotic at times, but it is also what makes life so interesting and unpredictable. You have enemies? Good. That means you've stood up for something, sometime in your life. This quote suggests that having enemies is not necessarily a bad thing. It can be a sign that we are living our lives authentically and standing up for what we believe in. When we stand up for our values, we may inevitably make some people upset. But that is okay. It is better to be true to ourselves than to compromise our beliefs for the sake of popularity. It takes half your life before you discover life is a do-it-yourself project. This quote is a reminder that we are in charge of our own lives. We cannot rely on others to make our choices for us or to give us happiness. We must create our own destiny and find our own way in the world. This can be a daunting task, but it is also an exciting one. You have succeeded in life when all you really want is only what you really need. This quote suggests that true success is not about having more than others, but about wanting what we truly need. When we are content with what we have, we are free from the burden of consumerism and the pursuit of material possessions. We can focus on living a simple and fulfilling life. The purpose of life is a life of purpose. This quote suggests that the meaning of life is to live a purposeful life. This means having goals and aspirations, and working towards them with intention. It also means making a difference in the world and leaving it a better place than you found it. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. This quote suggests that the purpose of life is to experience all that it has to offer. This means being present in the moment, appreciating the beauty of the world around us, and living our lives to the fullest. It also means being open to new experiences and embracing the challenges that life brings. The art of life is to know how to enjoy a little and to endure very much. This quote suggests that the key to a fulfilling life is to find balance between pleasure and pain. We should enjoy the good times, but also be resilient in the face of adversity. It is important to learn to appreciate the simple things in life, and to be grateful for what we have. The good life is one inspired by love and guided by knowledge. This quote suggests that the good life is one that is lived with love and wisdom. When we are guided by love, we are more likely to make choices that are beneficial to ourselves and others. When we are wise, we are able to see the world clearly and make informed decisions. The only disability in life is a bad attitude. This quote suggests that our attitude is the one thing that can hold us back from achieving our goals. When we have a positive attitude, we are more likely to be optimistic and persevere in the face of challenges. When we have a negative attitude, we are more likely to give up easily. Life is a long lesson in humility. This quote suggests that life is full of challenges that can teach us humility. When we experience setbacks and failures, we are forced to confront our own limitations and learn to be more humble. Humility is an important quality to have in life, as it allows us to learn from our mistakes and grow as individuals. Life is a lot like jazz, it's best when you improvise. This quote suggests that life is unpredictable and that we need to be able to adapt and change as needed. Just like a jazz musician improvises on a melody, we need to be able to improvise our lives in order to navigate the unexpected challenges that we face.